I think he fractured his ankle in this game, and here it is from Ian Rappaport. Pass rusher James Houston suffered a fractured ankle, sources tell me, and Tom Pelissero. This injury knocks him out at least 6 to 8 weeks, and they're going to find out if he needs surgery. We'll get an update on that, I'm sure. James Houston out 6 to 8 weeks now. David Montgomery day-to-day, and Big V, he missed IR. They didn't have to put Big V on IR, so that's a good thing, but we'll see what happens with him going forward. It's just more shots. You know, those are important guys to this Lions team. Obviously, David Montgomery looked great when he was in the game.
Yeah.
He was toting that fucking thing. Like he looked like the guy you brought in here for a reason. His injury's not too serious, it seems, so that's a good thing. Dan Campbell said he's day-to-day. James Houston is a different story. You're gonna be without him for a massive chunk of the season, and that sucks, especially with the lack of pass rush, with the lack of ability to get to the passer, to get to Geno Smith. That was evident in last week's game or yesterday's game. It's tough to lose James Houston for an extended period of time.
I cannot believe
that hurts.
this shit.
Losing James Houston. I think I obviously know the extent of it. I'm expecting 2 weeks. Because you look at this week, the thigh bruise. I'm talking about that is with David Montgomery. You look at the play that happened. I was like, he's kind of spinning around. Initially, we thought it was an ankle, but we watched the play while he was like had that one leg just soloed out right there, took a shot straight to the top of the thigh or bottom of the thigh there. So I'm expecting at least 2 weeks because you have this week against the Falcons and then a short week against the Packers come next week on Thursday. They suck. On top of that, too, you got the Big V situation. I think the good news about that, though, what you hear about Big V is that he's not going to go on IR.
Yes.
But, I mean, and other guys, too, just banged up. You got Kirby Joseph. You saw him wince or come up slowly every single time yesterday because of his hip. You got Amon St. Brown with his toe, which might be turf toe, which we know affects guys for almost extended period of a season. That's something that doesn't really go away if you continue to play on it.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a hand. He had to leave the game. He did come back. Obviously, all those guys finished the game, but
at some point, Aiden Hutchinson left off on his own will, went off the field too. You know, touching his shoulder, it looked like. And we didn't have the speakers on in here, so I don't know specifically what it was, but it sucks because a lot of your key guys are banged up. But unfortunately, I don't have these excuses for this team anymore. I have expectations for this team. I have expectations for this coaching staff. I think there is somewhat a little bit of depth. Obviously, you want. I've always wanted a chunk there in the middle, physically and literally. Yeah. But I don't have these excuses, especially when again Seattle heading into this game. The conversation on their side of the town. What are we going to do to protect Geno? How are we going to give Geno enough time to sit back there and make throws? Dude threw 300-plus yards.
Yeah.